Let's motherfucking do it. Hey, do it. Ain't nothing. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We about to do it.
Okay,
let's
3.
Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, now welcome.
Hey, come on in. Hey, come on in. Hey, come on in. Hey.
Okay, now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Well, I always got it done. I say now.
Hey, come on in. Hey, come on in. Hey.
Y'all ready?
Come on in.
Here we go. I say now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts.
Banging facts, but it's come on in, hey. Come on in, hey. Come on in.
Okay, now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun. But this ain't me in the shotgun.
Yeah. Newton drops back. He's in the pocket. He steps up. Oh, he finds open receiver. Touchdown.
This is me in front of TV. This is me in front of TV.
Watch out.
This is we in front of TV. This is me in front of TV having a whole lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
Become an icon today. That's $1. That's 4 quarters. That's 2 $half. That's 20 nickels. That's 100 pennies. Get ad-free content, exclusive content. I will remind you once again, that's ad-free content, exclusive content. One more time for the people in the back. Ad-free content, exclusive content.
Yes, sir.
Become an icon. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment, but most of all, what should you do?
Subscribe now.
Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment. But for the people in the back, make sure you do what?
Subscribe now.
Patrick here.
Patrick.
You did. I'm excited for this one.
Yes, Sirski.
They said, Boogie, your content going crazy.
Global.
I said, you ain't seen nothing yet. That's why I had to cut the. Because at this particular point, everybody talking about come on in, they already here.
They sitting on the couch.
They waiting for us.
Come on now.
Be prepared now. We about to amp it up before the year and out, Peggy. Brady. Huh? Here we go. First down. Viral moment of the week. Let's see what we got.
Hail Mary. 1, 2, 3. Let's break down this Washington Hail Mary with Jayden Daniels.
Now you can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle!
So that's the on-the-field reaction. Let's check it from the fans' perspective.
Man, I feel as though it was a good game because it was close. Like, I feel as though we won, for real. We lost. What I say? We won! What I say? We won! What I say? We won!
That's crazy. Certain things just can't be
Duplicated, bro.
It can't be playing. Like, you can't plan that type of stuff. You dig what I'm saying?
My man called it quits. He was like, man, I feel like we won, man.
He
we
was
tried hard.
The morale was low as shit.
Low. He was saying his goodbye
Get
speech.
out of here, man.
Yeah, man. But we also had it from a different angles. This is from in the stands.
So goofy ass. You're so goofy.
So we actually have somebody, Ben Solak from The Ringer. He breaks down the Hail Mary defense, and let's hear him break this down real quick.
Okay, I want to talk about the Jayden Daniels Hail Mary completion and how there's actually like a defensive execution error. Because you don't usually think about defensive play calls on Hail Marys, right? But Jayden's scrambling around back here, he's creating time, and then he launches this sucker, right? 65-yard throw. Beautiful. we get the easy completion because there's a ricochet right here, right? This whole scrum, it ricochets off here, and Noah Brown, just the easiest and the freest Hail Mary catch you ever had. Well, in Hail Mary defense, which I only know about because Matt Bowen wrote about it for ESPN like years ago, you have these DBs in different roles, right? It's not just everybody go for the ball. What you're supposed to have somebody who's like in front of the scrum and within the scrum, right? Spiker, tipper, you can have them in the scrum, behind the scrum, whatever. But you have players who are supposed to be elevating for the ball and breaking it down. And then you also have players like this nickel right here, this savior player, who's supposed to be behind the scrum inherently for that ricochet, right? That is his responsibility. And if you go and you watch this back, you see, right, the Commanders have a receiver in front of the scrum in case there's a ricochet that goes forward, and the Bears have that covered up. They have everybody elevating in the scrum, and then the Commanders correctly have Noah Brown, one person whose job it is to be behind the scrum, behind everybody, in the event of a deflection that continues to go on down the field. And because of this whole scramble drill from Daniels, I think the Bears got their responsibilities confused. The DBs didn't know which DB, and they have like 2 injuries back there.
The Bears didn't get their responsibilities confused. The Bears just didn't do what the fuck they were supposed to do.
Okay, so let's move from.
And it doesn't become an issue until the situation comes up and it exposes the issue. These things are gone over in walkthroughs. These things are gone over during the most inopportune time as a football player. When, man, coach, we already got this, man. You don't think as a player that these things will actually come into fruition until they actually do. And now you want to lock in, or you just like, it's a Hail Mary. The chances of a completion for a Hail Mary is less than 3%. It may be less than that. So out of 100 plays, 100, less than 2 may get completed, right? Some quarterbacks are luckier than most. Peggy, I have you know that I did complete a Hail Mary pass in my career before.
When?
SEC championship, Darvin Adams. Go do it.
I'll do
it. Sometimes people just act like they don't know what the hell Cam just over here doing.
He's just talking on 4th and 1.
You know what I'm saying?
The boy got it done now.
You dig? So this is a perfect example of motherfuckers is not executing the job at hand.
So talk to me. It's a lot going on within this Hail Mary. Jayden Daniels obviously throwing the Hail Mary. You got the fans' reaction.
So another football 101. Go to the second clip. So the real responsibility for a quarterback in any type of Hail Mary situation is you have to buy time. So he's not just scrambling around just because he is. Executing the Hail Mary or any play comes down to execution, personal execution. The offensive line, no. Okay, I have to set my block. This play needs time to work. This is not no 3-step drop and let it go, 5-step drop, let it go, 7-step drop with the hitch, let it go. No, this is a 5 to 6 second play that has to take time to set up. Guys, now go back to the other clip.
All right.
Of the young man breaking it down.
All right.
He does have some truth to this because it does, like, people do have landmarks on the field that they need to get to. Typically, you throw it to the tallest person or who has the most ups on the team. All right? Right here, Jayden Daniels does an amazing job with what is he doing right now, Peggy?
He's buying time.
He's buying time.
Yeah.
He cannot take a sack.
Yep.
He cannot take a sack. The offensive line also knows this. We need time.
Yeah.
Cool. So as he's buying time, what's happening? The receivers are doing what?
Getting down the field.
Getting in position.
No.
It's typically like a spotter. This is the person that he's throwing to, and this is the person that catches it off the scrum. Right? So if I'm the person who's the actual target, if there's 3 to 4 people around me or 2 people, if I know it's that person's responsibility, okay, he has to feel where he is on the field. It's 2 people I just told you. Who do you want the target to be?
Not the spotter.
The tallest person or
most hops.
the person who has the most hops.
Okay.
So when he sees the ball, if he's not in the end zone, what is he going to do, Peggy? He's either going to hit it forward
Or backwards.
or hit it backwards.
Volleyball type stuff.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
These things have principles in place that have to get executed. This ain't just no extra play. Sometimes other defenses just do a great job with executing where they're supposed. It's
not no sandlot play.
It's not no fucking sandlot play.
Yeah.
The defense should have numbers here. They should only have 4 to potentially 5 eligible receivers there, but they should have way more than 5 defenders covering this.
Correct.
But it's too many people on the damn in one little scrum, and nobody's protecting the back of it. Also, another caveat is this. As a defense, you're always told, do not try to catch the ball.
Knock it down.
Bat the ball down.
Yep.
So
That's true.
You've seen there's a lot of different philosophies and different mentalities going into Hail Mary. More times than not, or sometimes you may have an opposing defense may insert a receiver to bat the ball down.
Correct.
Or to do anything to be able to just derail the offensive opportunities. You've seen a couple years ago, I don't know if you remember this or not, but the Patriots inserted Rob Gronkowski
on the last play
just for this purpose of just batting the ball down. You want to have the tallest guy or the person who has the most height.
And I think the Falcons used to do it with Julio at times too. Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So everything's all cool until this opportunity or this situation comes up, and then it's like, oh shit, what do I do? No, this costs you the game.
Exactly.
Poor execution.
Now, I only have one question about this. I'm curious, what's more difficult in that situation, throwing a good pass or catching the pass?
Oh, catching it. There's too many distractions. The hardest thing for the quarterback to do is just the buying time and not being able to, like, there's a mental clock that's like, okay, I can't take a sack. Okay, I cannot take a sack. This is the last play. Now, he needs the help from the offensive line to keep running around to serve as blockers, right? And also to see what the quarterback is trying to do. But you can't say, hey, block him. You have to understand your quarterback to know, okay, I know Lamar. I know Jayden. I know Patrick. I know this person. I know that person. I know CJ. He's going to reverse field. Yeah. I have to give him an opportunity to reverse. These are all thoughts that an offensive lineman is thinking in this type of situation. Especially A-Rod is probably the most accurate Hail Mary, quarterback, just because he's thrown them so many different times and had completions. But when I see this is evident of one team executing and another team not.
But Cam, real quick, could you take us somewhere that obviously majority of our viewers never been? Mm-hmm. You completed a Hail Mary pass. What is the feeling? What is the emotions? What's going through your mind in that type of play? Like, a lot of people have never completed one. Yeah. A lot of people have never been in a situation. So you've been in this situation. What is going through your mind as the quarterback? And obviously when you complete it, like, what's the thoughts there and the emotions?
It's hard for you to celebrate. Like, I do this shit. What the fuck you mean? Yeah, but I ain't knocking Jayden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? But
it's the luck of the draw.
It's the luck of the draw, bro. You're not. The odds are against you. That's why it's called Hail Mary. You're throwing a prayer.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's going to get answered.
And you just trying to lob
just
it
giving all you're trying to do. Chance, man. Yeah, that's you. You're just trying to give somebody a chance. Mm-hmm. You're trying to give somebody a chance to either tip it, catch it, or you never know what can happen. Defenders, in this type of situation, this ain't a way to pad your stats, bro. Bat the fucking ball down and celebrate by winning the game. Don't try to say, bro, this is my opportunity to get a pick. I'm leading the league in picks. I get these bonus incentives when I get a pick. Right.
Better say, look, win the game.
You feel me? So, with that being said,
hey! What's good, boo? Yeah!
Wait,
yeah, goddamn, take a little sip. You about to trill.
I'd take another swaller.
Hey. What's good, boo? Yeah!
doing, Peggy?
Man, everything copacetic, man. Had a great weekend.
What you do this weekend,
Man,
Peggy?
it's homecoming, dog. You know what I'm saying, bro? At North Carolina Central University, man, I had an amazing time being back home.
Did anybody recognize you, Peggy?
Man, they did, bro.
What they say, Peggy?
Man, that's Peggy. I said, man, y'all going there. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Y'all watching the show? But, man, it's a lot of love. That's why I was like, man, I was excited to get back here because I'm like, what we doing is making a difference. People seeing it. Of course, they going to know you from Cam, football player, and then obviously this media. I'm like, yo, this joint is crazy. Like, cats really watching, tuning in. So thank you, everybody that watches and tuning in. I had an amazing time. It's nothing like an HBCU homecoming. Man, no slight on my PWIs or whatever, but when you get back to that HBCU vibe, man, the game day, the football might not be the same. But them tailgates and that love, one of them good old, see, one thing at homecoming, you got a homecoming hug. You know what I'm saying? Love me, hug me like one of them homecoming hugs. It's like every person know you hug your person and you just rock them back and forth. Oh, it's so good to see you. That's what I'm talking about at homecoming, man. So I felt
Peggy, with all the posts, you know I live vicariously through you. You know, there's a lot of, I'm a ghost follower. Do I follow Peggy on Instagram, TikTok, and hell no.
But that what's going on.
Bruh, listen, I'm a pristine and elite, a sensei at ghost following.
Facts.
I just need to know what the hell going on. And sometimes folks be like, bro, you ain't got no Finsta? That shit so childish. I want a motherfucker to know that I'm looking at they shit. And you better act accordingly. So when I was looking on your story, Peggy, it looked like a sword fight in damn North Carolina Central. It was a lot of people, but I don't want to look at all these dudes doing steps and all this testosteronic activity.
Man,
I want to see the babes.
Man, there was a lot of beautiful women out there.
Why didn't you show them?
Cause you know what, bro? I show all people, bro.
You showed ugly ass dudes that was wearing Letterman jackets and doggone the colors of their fraternity.
Bro, shout out to Gamma Beta, bro. You know, it was my line brothers. It was our 10-year anniversary, you know what I'm saying? But I show all the good people, you know what I'm saying? All the good people out there.
Peggy,
What's
for
up?
the people who has to live vicariously through you, you're doing a shit job.
Don't follow my page for the vicarious.
You're doing a shit job.
You know one thing I did learn from a unique, a strange fella, you know what I'm saying, wear these old high hats, you know what I'm saying, and all these colors and glasses and going on. You know what I'm saying? He was Mr. He was Mr. No Face, No Case.
No.
He Mr. Don't post it. Don't post your life, just live your life.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Now he telling me to do something different.
No. They call me Mr. Inconspicuous.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Inconspicuous. Okay.
Mister. It's Mr.
Oh, okay. It's Mr. to you.
Inconspicuous.
Oh, all right.
You know.
Just living my
These
life.
days, my situation, she be all over my shoulder. What you looking
What you
at?
got going on?
Just looking at Peggy.
She's
Instagram.
peeping your coverage.
I'm just trying to look at Peggy. That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. You can't be selfish out here. I'm like, man, Peggy, it's too many people out there for me. Ain't nobody in love. All y'all playing dun, 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 dun.
Man, that's a lot of love out there.
Dun, 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 dun. I said, bro, hold on. That ain't my type of spiel, Peggy.
Man, it's all type
Everybody
of
ain't trying to. I'm trying to listen. We've been on a tragedy for months. We ain't got a green.
You got all type of
leaf for
vibes,
months.
though. You got one
Peggy,
homecoming, then
well,
you got.
post all the vibes.
I
You
got
ain't
you.
posting all the vibes. You posting this masculine ass. I'm saying, damn, bro, I look real strong out there. A bunch of red cups and Hennessy and Douce being. I'm like, bro.
It's a lot. It's a lot of Hennessy and Douce. A lot of like that yak being poured. But it's a lot of old school, you know what I'm saying, that Frankie Beverly and Mays. It's some of that
Show
old school
that,
playing.
because you wasn't posting
You know what
that.
I'm saying? It's some old school flair in there. You know, you got to go down to the certain type of tailgates, the RVs. That's when it's the R&B vibes. You get you a good plate, get some game from some OGs.
Post that.
You know
I
what
ain't
I'm
see that
saying?
on your story, Peggy.
Because when you in the game, bud,
Nah.
you ain't got your phone now. You like, yeah, go ahead, give me the game.
Nah.
That's what
If
it is.
you gonna use your platform
now he gonna
to
use my
have a
platform.
confession, confess everything. Don't confess some of the shit. For all those who don't know what I'm talking about, you go OG Collins, the real Peggy, and you see his confessional videos. He have like a little snippet of 1 minute and 30 seconds, and every single day he has a different saying or a different spoken word, a slogan, or words to live by, inspirational.
But yeah, positive peg. We out here pushing P.
That ain't P.
Yeah.
That's peasantry.
Man,
Because I'm trying to
don't
tell
back on
you,
this
for
thing.
us
Ain't got
kings out here, we just trying to sit back and observe.
Man, can't
And what we observing on your damn page is nothing less than masculinity.
Yeah, whatever.
That's cool. A bunch of guys listening to, I'm in the fucking, what you think is going to come from that when everybody that I'm looking at is dudes and they got red cups? They ain't drinking lemonade. It's going to promote aggressive activity. I don't want that. And anything aggressive with me in a situation like that is going to come by way of a square.
Well, you know what, bro?
I don't know how many beds y'all been in, but all beds that I done been in was a square. Don't let that fly over your head, your dreads, or your toupee, or your bald head.
Come on with it. Sometimes you might not make it to that square. You might have to make it to that rectangle. That's the couch. And you might be on that floor. Or a blow bed with a hole in it. Get it there.
That's a subtle flex because square beds is only them big, them super kings. So that's crazy. Subtle flex.
That's how you might be in that range. That twin. Get it in.
That rectangle.
That rectangle.
But it's going to be a form.
It's going to be a box.
Look, it's going to be a box.
And we
Speaking
gonna
of
be
boxes,
boxing.
I'm trying to get in one. That's all my energy if I ever had to go to a homecoming. And the only way that I can do it now, Peggy, is through you.
Man,
and you've been failing me miserably.
Everybody ain't able.
Let me tell y'all
You
something,
got
bro.
cute ones and you got some booger
Look,
bills.
everybody they don't have the luxury to have the situation that I have. Me and my girl, we like to look at pretty people, specifically women. All right, that don't mean that we with all that kinky shit.
Yeah.
We just like,
People watch.
okay, she fly. Okay, she pretty. Okay, cool. We dissect the motherfucker more than a chemistry class.
Yeah.
A chemistry lab. Okay? Okay? So when we are observing and we are at, the function, feng shui, we want to be around the pretty people. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And listen, any opportunity that I get to see pretty people, it's good for my health.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to be around no booger wolves.
Hey.
Then all of a sudden, I'll be, I don't want that type of activity. I'm like, damn, she pretty. Damn, babe, look.
There's pretty women out there.
You didn't show them.
But there's some booger wolves
That's
out there
my
too.
confession.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? Maybe next time you come with me then.
Say less.
Come back to North Carolina Central.
Breland, what's good with you, bro?
What's up, bro?
Man, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't trying to get all this celebrity love and shit, man.
What you trying to do, bro?
Man, these folks here hit me up in the DMs and shit now, talking reckless to me, bro.
What they saying, bro?
Man, they was telling me I was ugly and shit.
They said you old booger one, man. Shit. You better behind the camera.
How they get your Instagram, Breland?
I posted it once. They had me post it once. I ain't doing that again, Cam. I ain't
But
doing that.
everything that I see, they always say, why the dude Breland sound like Patrick from SpongeBob?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was just, we just started something, just kept with it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fun, man. We having fun.
It's all right. Well, if y'all was asking or inquiring minds wanted to know how my weekend
Yeah, how was it, Cam?
it was nothing less than impeccable.
Okay.
Shout out to all the youth and the organizations that came and supported the C1N Halloween showcase that was at Johnson C. Smith University. Shout out to Johnson C. Smith. They are 8-0 right now in CIAA. They doing a thug thizzle. Boogie was there at full effect. Matter of fact, another shout out has to go to Mr. Luke Combs, who did a Calls for Carolina concert. And all proceeds went back to the hurricanes and the damages. I wanted to go, Peggy, but them little ass kids, they whooped my ass.
They whooped you.
I mean, bro, I was out there from 8:30 all the way to 8:30 p.m. Long days.
Big time.
Exerting myself.
Come on.
Trying to keep motherfuckers away from fighting each other. You know, they celebrating cool. You know, just making sure the logistics is right.
Boogie was all in the crowd.
I was all in
on
it.
the field.
I was all. So, hence to
Okay.
why the jersey of choice this week.
Uh-huh.
Any guess?
I already know what it is.
Who
Breland,
is?
do you want to start?
I only see number 2, so I was starting to think.
Oh, no.
I know what it is.
12.
What up, 12? That's a little scary. Carrie. I say Carrie Collins.
Kerry Collins. That is correct.
And my cousin. I'm back on now.
Who was Kerry Collins?
It was one of the first quarterbacks at Carolina.
No, not one of the first. He was the first ever pick in Carolina Panthers history. Did you know that? Did you know that? Huh? So if you can look at my hat.
I mean, you
Can
blew
you
it down.
read that? Can you read that?
What did it say, Carolina forever?
Carolina fell.
Oh,
If you're
boy.
wondering where you could get this hat from, it's Mashika. Huh? Y'all getting me out of character. They don't put a mirror up here. I got to make sure that I'm always sporty. You dig what I'm saying? Now, got the hat, got the jersey, got the details. Long story short, this real vintage, Peggy.
Yeah, that's a starter.
You know what I'm saying? This real vintage. It smell attic-y.
Ooh, that what?
Attic-y. Smell like mothballs.
Mothballs.
But don't worry about it. So, yeah.
Oh, that's throwback right there, bro.
It's real throwback.
Yeah.
I really take this stuff serious, Peggy.
Yeah,
Y'all ain't really fooling with me. So y'all can keep all them little hating ass comments to y'all self. But
Okay.
it's gonna go every time. I really take full pleasure in making sure each week your boy gonna step, stomp, and dog gonna slide.
Stampede.
Come on now.
Come on, Clyde.
It's a stampede. So I was looking at it, I was like, hold on, Peggy got family? No,
Yeah, I got family.
No,
We ballers.
This is not
that might
Peggy.
be my jersey.
No, this ain't your jersey, Peggy.
I need
Shout
that.
out to Carolina, man. Carolina forever, man. It was always love, will always be love, no matter what the situation and stipulation is. Carolina forever. I love y'all. The both states, the both of you. I ain't got no favorite.
Come
it ain't
on.
the North, it ain't the South. It's all y'all, man.
Both of them.
Well, you can't mention the Carolina without mentioning me. So in the sake of Carolina love, I had to throw it back to the first ever pick. Ever.
Yes, sir.
Forever. Carolina Panthers history.
95, 96. But that's going back playing in the
Carolina
Kansas State.
Panthers.
Come on now.
Kerry Collins.
Yeah. That's what's
We
up,
got
boy. You
sidetracked.
stepping. You stepping, bro.
Hold on.
Take a little shit.
Take a little swallow. Take a little swallow.
Man, we out there balling,
Okay,
man.
here we go. We got everything out. Everybody knew what everybody did.
Yeah.
No, Peggy, what the fuck are you wearing, man?
Man, I'm over here putting on for all them New Orleans natives right here. I got that Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see the back, don't know how to act. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but Peggy, that was a little.
Man, you know what, bro? It's all good,
You
bro.
getting
Damn.
lazy, Peggy. You ain't got time to go shopping, Peggy.
Man, everybody.
I could have went with another vintage one, but I'm like, I'm gonna keep it all in the sake of, you know what I'm saying, football. Huh?
Okay.
That's what we gonna do over here. So, with that being said, we knew what everybody did this weekend, Peggy. Can we move on? Breland, can we move on?
Yeah.
Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment, but most of all, make sure you do what?
Subscribe now.
Become an icon today. That's ad-free content, exclusive content. Become an icon, all that. Here we go, next clip. Let's rock and roll.
Man, we gotta show love to my guy Jay Randall, man. He's a producer. Man, he had a remake of our intro on
Okay.
4th and 1.
Okay, now welcome to 4th and 1. I always got it done, bringing facts. Now welcome on in. Welcome, come on in. Say what? Okay, now welcome to 4th and 1. All I always got it done, bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun. Okay, now welcome to 4th and 1. All I always got it done, bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun. Now welcome.
Okay.
And so we
Real.
welcome more videos just like this.
So Where is he located?
We got to get all the information. I'm gonna get all this information
Because we really need. I be seeing, man. Shout out to everybody who has a media platform. I be seeing it is what it is, and they be having their little freestyles and all that. I say, man, we might as well go on and throw our little bit.
Go and get in the booth.
We just need some beats.
Yeah.
So anybody, not just random producer.
Yeah. Jay Random.
Jay Random. I'm sorry. My apologies. Much obliged. Okay. You know.
Send them to the page.
Send them.
Submit your video.
We need to go global, Pig.
Yeah.
Because when we hear that, now welcome.
Come on in. Hey. Come on in. Hey.
That's different than everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to do. It's just so natural.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is me in front of
TV.
Hey, you know, everybody feeling the vibe.
They is.
This is my CTV, Peggy.
See it down.
Come on, Brady. Tighten the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
Here we go, man. Shout out to you, Jay Random, for the mention. We identify everybody over here that tag us, that add us. We ain't ducking nothing. Here we go. Next clip.
We got to give 2 thumbs up to Coach Tomlin over their most recent win over the New York Giants. Russ played good. The team is gelling well. And let's check out some of these clips.
Touchdown from their offense, 1 touchdown from their special teams.
Ooh!
And Russ put that in the spot where it's hot. Hold on, check another one out.
One is eligible. Here is a throw to Neighbors.
That was a shit show, bro. That's bad ball right
Yeah,
there.
that's bad ball.
That's bad ball.
And this is reaction.
At the end of the third,
You too cool.
the throw.
But can I say something, Peggy?
Yeah.
Can I say something, Peggy?
Come on.
I have to say this. Are you impressed?
I am. I did not think Russ was going to come in and do this.
That's the big ass cam. Is it like, should we be impressed?
Well, this is, are you doing your job?
Just warming him up. Is he getting into his bag?
In real time, the teams that Russell Wilson have beat have a combined record of 4 wins.
But then what do you say to this? When somebody say it's still the NFL, Cam.
Understood. But Justin Fields couldn't beat the New York Jets.
He beat
Justin Fields couldn't beat the New York Giants. I'm not saying that Russell Wilson has not played good in these last 2 games. What I'm saying is they're still the teams in New York. Outside of Buffalo.
Damn, there's still the teams in New York.
Outside of Buffalo, that's the only team that has been doing a great job this year with representing the Big Apple.
Yeah.
So I'm not sitting up here saying, hey, that boy Russ showed.
Knowing Russ we trust? You still ain't sold out?
I'm still skeptical, bro. And I'm not saying Russell Wilson has not been playing good football.
No.
He just been playing good football versus inadequate teams. I'm not giving excuses. All I'm saying is, bro, you better win the games that you're supposed to win. Russell Wilson and the Pittsburgh Steelers were supposed to win these games.
Yeah.
Which goes back to what I'm saying. You ain't showing me nothing any different than what Justin Fields could have done.
I feel like the offense is more fluid, but yeah, you're right. He played tougher teams, I feel like, and he still got the job done.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are, we have to win, we can win, we have to dominate these games.
We need these wins. Yeah.
These are Russell Wilson's quote-unquote preseason games.
These is warm-ups. Warm-up for Russ. So knowing Russ, we trust yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
The trust factor with Boogie, I'm sitting up here like, bro, hold on. Russ, you've been playing your fucking ass off, guy. Congratulations. But before we sit up here and doggone high five, celebrate, and Pittsburgh Nation, I'm not ready to ride. Slow down. Slow down. I'm just talking about, listen, bro. Listen. Just listen.
Multiple ways.
I'm not ready to jump on the bandwagon yet. All I'm saying is You have to do it versus a more quality opponent.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Next clip.
Well, speaking of New York teams, boo, are the Jets the biggest failures in recent memory? All right, Dan Orlovsky said they scored 20-plus points, didn't turn it over, allowed fewer than 250 yards. In NFL history, teams are 750-1, including playoffs, when generating that box score. The only loss is the Jets yesterday. And Matt Ryan went in on Aaron Rodgers. Check this out.
There are no more moves to make. Quite simply, there are no more moves to be made in the New York Jets organization for this season. They've tried everything, changing coaches, changing coordinators, bringing in wide receivers. They are who they are. They have shown us who they are through 8 games. They have no margin of error for the rest of the season. 0 margin of error. They had very little margin of error coming into today. Yeah. But there is no margin of error for them moving forward. I don't see this being the players on their team in the future. Even Aaron Rodgers? I don't know. You know, I mean, I don't know if he wants to come back. I don't know. They would be speculating on. I don't know if they want him to come back. But it just has not been what they thought it would be, and they have tried pretty much everything.
I think oftentimes when you're talking in reference to a potential Hall of Fame player or a player who has shown the capabilities of greatness, people oftentimes filter what they say and how they say it when they shouldn't, especially in sports. When you look at the New York Jets and how they've played, the display of football that they've showed, they've found many ways to lose games. And that's what it is, rather than finding ways to win.
Yeah.
Inopportune penalties, inopportune decision-making, plays to be had that aren't being had. These are all things that can equate to a team losing a game and equate to a team winning the game. One thing about this right here, I oftentimes say it. It's not loyal to no fucking body. The play doesn't say, or the football doesn't say, hey, Cam, I'm going to allow you to catch me. No, it's not loyal. Whichever way it pops up, it don't just say, I'm going to become heavier than normal. It's as balanced as could be. So it don't matter if you're a Hall of Fame player. It doesn't matter if you're a first-round pick. It doesn't matter if you're a good player. It doesn't matter if you're a bad player. This thing right here is not loyal to nobody. It goes to the person who wants it the most. This. Yeah. So, gold jacket or not? Undrafted or not? First team All-Pro or not? This your first start or not? It goes to whoever wants to make the play the most. So Aaron Rodgers, New York Jets. It's simple. To the point of Matt Ryan, beautifully said. There's nothing else that we can point to say, hey, bro, we need this. You done fired coaches. Yeah. You done fired coaches, coordinators, and added other players. Maybe this is it. It's time for the motherfucking New York Jets, including Aaron Rodgers, to start looking in the mirror. Yeah. Because we're finding ways to lose games rather than finding ways to win. And that's the biggest disheartening thing because we're not used to Aaron Rodgers playing like this. That's my point.
Stephen A. Smith brings First Take Energy to Fox News, and they were not ready.
Number 2, I know you're not talking about somebody being lucid and cogent and enunciating their thoughts with clarity, and you're bragging about Donald Trump. We can't be watching the same stuff if that's what you're doing. You ain't going to do that today. You know now, what? Lindsey Graham, hold it. Now, Senator Lindsey Graham is about to come on this show.
Let me tell you
now,
something.
That man can articulate himself very well. Not Donald Trump now.
I have Okay, I have sat with him for hour after hour after hour, topic after topic after topic, and he is so dialed in.
Really?
Look, you know, it's funny. People try. This is like
Ain't he
the latest
canceling press
argument.
conferences?
And meanwhile, you're.
So that was Sean Hannity on Fox. Obviously, Stephen A. was getting at him. People are loving it. The tweet is Stephen A. Smith has been baptized in the fires of loud broadcast sports journalism. Unleashing him upon political coverage is like letting a leopard out at a petting zoo. So, Cam, can you talk about just like the range, not even just sports, but just the range of the person that Stephen
This
A.
is
Smith
what I don't look. Stephen A. Smith is a talent that this world has not seen in recent history. I've been with ESPN going on 3 weeks now. Right? And the thing that doesn't seem to amaze me more is Stephen A's professionalism. Just for those to have particular insight, we do a production call. I'm on every Friday.
Correct.
Stephen A. Smith is on that call. Now, we go live at 10 a.m. This production call happens well before 6 a.m., maybe sometimes 7 a.m.
Correct.
I just do it one time a week, Peggy. Every production call, with the information that I know, Stephen A. Smith is on every single production call. He's making his insight. He's making his thoughts well known to the producers and everything else. I say all that to say, that's just with sports. Baseball season is playing right now.
Yep.
Basketball season is playing right now.
That's true.
As well as football. Some would say this is the golden era or golden age of sports in late October, early November, because so much sports is happening.
What the election going
The major 3 sports is being played at one time. It doesn't happen a lot. Doesn't happen. I'm talking about meaningful games.
Correct.
You got the start of basketball season. The playoff picture is shaping in football. And then you have the World Series.
Yeah.
What a time to be a sports fan. I bet them damn sports books is going bunkerdelic. But needless to say, I'll say this.
The NHL is out too.
For sure. Sorry, I forgot to mention those guys. But with Stephen A. Smith to go on Fox News, to be able to talk politics, just shows his range of who and what he is and what he represents. Is he confrontational? Of course.
For sure.
Is he a person that ruffles a lot of people's feathers?
I get a little ruffling.
Of course. But when you sit back and you marvel what this particular individual is able to do and stand toe-to-toe with any particular individual and speak about any different topics, it's something that needs to be studied.
For sure.
Because the truth of the matter is this. Say what you want about Stephen A. He's going to be professional and he's going to be prepared for any topic. Oh, you want to talk politics? Say less. Oh, you want to talk about basketball? Say, oh, you want to talk about box? Say, you want to talk about hot? Say less. You want to talk about football? Say less. You want to talk about baseball? My New York Yankees.
I'm ready for anything.
I'm ready for anything. And we don't highlight that enough. So if the man is asking Disney for 100 M's.
Go ahead. Pay that man. Pay the man. Don't play the man. Pay the man.
Pay him with an exclamation point. So, I know you don't like the Cowboys, but Stephen A., I tip my hat out to you, brother. And be ready to rock and roll tomorrow, because I'm coming with these damn these boxing gloves, no pun intended. Here we go, next clips.
Somebody been digging in the chicken coop in the hen.
Oh.
But man, congrats to Giselle and her boyfriend, Joakim. They were reportedly expecting their first child. And this comes 2 years after Giselle and Tom Brady have been divorced. And Brady took it to the Gram, posting something that's questionable. Hold on. might be in a little feelings, man, seeing the sunset. Cause it's the little honey done rolled off on him, man. So this was her trainer, the jiu-jitsu trainer.
I'm gonna tell you what's killing me, Peggy. Let me just keep it a buck. Can I keep it a buck? Can I keep it a buck?
Keep it a bean.
All kings all around. This is a global public service announcement.
Hear ye, hear ye.
I gotta make this known, well known. You're telling me the most iconic football player, Americano football player,
there you go,
to ever walk the planet. You mean to tell me that he loses his girl to a jiu-jitsu instructor?
Yeah.
What about the regular dude like me that got a girl and I'm sitting up here saying to myself, you'll never be able to find another.
You know, whoop his ass.
Giselle said, bet.
Bullshit. What you say?
Don't worry about it. I can find you and somebody else. Matter of fact, I'm going to find somebody that's going to court me.
Uh-huh.
That's going to make me feel like a lady. And going to teach me how to karate chop a motherfucker, too.
I mean, damn.
But I'm like, the man, the myth, the legend, Tom Brady, he got female issues like this.
She done left with his trainer.
I'm saying, damn, if Brady, who has the resume of a god on earth, not granted, I don't want to have any type of blasphemic sayings, but damn, it don't get higher than Brady. I've been looking at the motherfucker YouTube and I'm saying to myself, damn, that shit fly. Damn, he flying private. Damn, that motherfucker working nice. That motherfucker dating backwards.
Yeah.
And then still, you lose your girl. Fuck your girl. You lose your wife.
Man.
To a jiu-jitsu instructor.
What you gonna say? You can't say, man, I'm gonna beat your boyfriend ass. And it was her trainer while they was married.
So they done met before.
While Brady was trying to be with her.
Man, stay woke, King. I'm trying to tell you,
out.
it's a public service announcement. Baby, where you about to go? I'm about to go work out, babe. Where you going? To jiu-jitsu? Jiu-jitsu. Oh, you about to go work out with your kid? Yeah. We got a hard session today.
I mean, and don't let it be a house call. He gonna come by today. Oh, you away for a game?
See, this is where. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, this got me taken back.
I mean,
because when you, the more that you think about what has transpired, there's also more to the story that we probably don't even know.
Don't even know. God, so much.
God, I'm trying to wrap my brain around how the fuck you leave Tom Brady to get with a jiu-jitsu instructor. But damn, in closing, if Tom Brady, who has the resume that he has, loses his girl to a jiu-jitsu instructor, Kings, the City Girls are up one on us.
Do you think she left him or he left her?
Who?
Brady left her or she left him?
She definitely left him.
She stuck with who she left with. They walked out the door together.
Definitely left. Like, there's a lot of times with money, bro, you can use that as a weapon and you can also use it as opportunity.
Yeah.
You don't get to use that as a weapon with somebody else that got money. You be like, shit, I ain't gonna pay. What? You on my jet?
No.
Fuck. You at my house in Brazil. Like, what you gonna do with that? So, on paper, what we see, oh my God. You go to New England, Brady, we all, I say all that to say, we all got fucking issues. Be mindful. There's not an issue that's greater than the other one.
All right.
Here we go. Second down. Questionable call of the week. Let's see what we got.
Can the real D-Wade stand up, man? The internet goes crazy over Dwayne Wade's statue. A lot of people are saying it is not him. It's just going crazy. This reaction is crazy. The internet took it by storm. Obviously, they just made different memes of it. when he just got his statue made and obviously revealed in Miami this past week.
Like, that's crazy. I can't believe that. Who is that guy?
But the word, I mean, it came out that he approved it. Like, he seen it before it came out, but obviously a lot of people were, like, stunned and was saying, obviously they did wrong by D-Wade. This is not him. But, Cam, if this was you, first of all, do you think this looks like Dwayne Wade?
No.
And how do you feel if you got a statue revealed and it didn't look like you?
I wouldn't give a damn.
You wouldn't?
Just as long as the label correct. Look, son, that's me. That ain't you, daddy? Yes, the fuck it is. Look can you read? That say Cam Newton. Boom.
So as a player, you were just more worried about the opportunity and like the
As a player, that don't look like you. Okay, but you know that's me, right?
Yeah. You see the number.
Shit. If we want to keep it a buck, not until recent news and recent memory did the person that you was playing on NCAA or Madden look like the real person.
That's true on the game. And
so what you gonna say? That ain't me? Yeah. Bullshit. That's you. So the biggest flex a motherfucker can say is, oh, you got a statue of yourself? Make a statue in the middle of the city. Like, come on, bro.
That's real at the end of the day.
They butchered that job.
They did butcher it though.
That's cool, but bro, understand, like,
and out of all the,
it really don't matter.
Yeah, it don't
just
matter.
As long as the label is right, where that is who you are, cool.
But I just feel like it should have been another like pose.
Bruh,
or
this
something.
ain't.
I think it was just funny because he was sitting there watching it being debuted, and it was like, oh shit.
He probably wasn't even thinking about that though.
Yeah.
Knowing the circumstances, he was probably like, bro, it's happening. Like, damn, you would have never thought playing this sport that you would get a statue. Statue is like the ultimate like
legacy
shrine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying, Peggy?
Mm-hmm. What did that feel like though? Because even like your statue at Auburn, when they revealed that.
I got a statue too.
And you got a little, you know what I'm saying? Look, everybody
Look,
was little
man,
some
yeah,
stuff.
look,
you got
man.
a statue in Auburn, like, but it's like, damn, that's me.
As long as the label right, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all know who it's supposed to be. Whether it look like me or not, I don't give a damn. As long as that title is right. That's my name right there. Hold up. Fuck that. Since you got all the goddamn jokes. Send me pinpoint your statue.
But it looks like you though. But still, you know, it don't matter if it look like you or not. You saying, you see the number. You see the label.
I'm talking in for Dwayne Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bruh, y'all over here with all these jokes. Where the
your statue?
Fuck is your statue?
Don't use your little league.
No. Where's it? Do I make myself clear?
I got you.
Thank you. Here we go, next clip.
Trevon Diggs ain't digging it after the game, man. He had some smoke with Mike Leslie, but this is the play that he tweeted him about.
Under center, shotgun, throw across. Here's
So he kind of gave up on this play. Still scored a touchdown. So after the game, Mike Leslie tweeted, and Trevon Diggs, he just came out the locker room to approach me about this tweet. He said, I don't know football and I can't do what he does. He and I are in agreement about that. He didn't offer an answer as to what he was doing on that play, however. So this is the reaction.
Took from that? Out of that whole play, that's what you took from that? You don't know football. You can't do nothing that I do. You can't go out there and do nothing. Stay in your lane, buddy. Stop playing with me, bro.
Just asking a question, Trevon. I mean, I'm happy to have you answer the question.
So, Cam, I mean, how often, even as a player, how often do you pick up your phone and just watch what people are saying? And this was right after the game. Bro was still in his
The game has definitely changed, but you're also talking to – I was heavy on Instagram.
Yeah.
Still, really. Like,
I'm
a ghost follower.
Yeah.
I don't really do the TikTok. I'm swaying to TikTok, but this, like, people who are Twitter savvy or X savvy, those are the dangerous people because, like, they have a real response that's going on right now. Yeah. Say all that to say this. Trevon, you're never going to win this battle, bro.
Yeah.
In his defense, though, a lot of times reporters, it's their job to poke the bear.
Correct.
Understand the state of mind that Trevon Diggs is in right now. He still has on his jersey, Peggy. What have we learned about that? When you haven't had time to decompress.
Yeah.
He's mad that they lost the game. So anybody can get it. And I mean anybody. Like real talk. So the reporter, Mike Leslie. Understand this too, buddy. We're talking about one play here in a team that played anywhere from about 55 to 70 plays. This one play is not going to be the determining factor of a game. Mm-hmm. So, to Trayvon's point, out of everything that you could have posted, you want to put your little 2 cents in the piggy bank by saying, what were you doing here? You don't get to say that a person's effort isn't what it's supposed to be if you have not been in that person's shoes. But also from Mike Leslie's perspective, you're getting fucking paid a shit ton of money.
So what happened on that play?
If you pay me what you getting paid, oh, motherfucker, effort gonna be sky high, through the roof, tickling God's toes. That's how much effort that I'm, you know what I'm saying? But it's easily said than done.
That's true.
So the thing about it is a lot of reporters, they have a job to do. So when I understood that, that's what made me take a beat and say, okay, it's not Mike Leslie more so than him doing his job.
Because it's going to make him
relevant.
Yeah.
You're doing him a service. Oh, that's the guy that
tweeted Trayvon.
That's how they do their job.
Correct.
But I'm saying all that to Trayvon to say, bro, it's okay. If you win, would you have had the same type of energy? Would that video had the same type of relevance? The question is, no. But you didn't. So therefore, you've given this guy an platform. Most guys who have Twitters, who are reporters, are faceless. For him to be giving a golden nugget like, oh shit, you got his face. Now you see what he looked like. Yeah. Shit, good for him, because he's like, shit, you still didn't answer the question, though. He's not going to fucking answer the question. Numb nuts? What the fuck? He's mad. What the fuck you expect him to do?
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? So, shit, that one play was not a contributing effort to them winning or losing. Even if it was for that, that's one play. You got 55 to 70 other plays that the game came down to. And we're just talking about defense alone. So, that's my take.
All right, Jaycee Horn is with the smoke with Sean Payton. After the game, and well, before the game ended, the Broncos ran a fake field goal and a trick play for 4th and 2 while up 28-7 in the fourth quarter. And Payton went on after the game, and he had his response to Jaycee Horn. Jaycee Horn ran down on him after the game, and this is what happened. So in this clip, Jaycee Horn ran up to him saying, bro, you try to run up the score. Sean Payton said, you know, this is the big leagues. This is the NFL. After the game, he said, that's not a good offense we played. It's just the truth. We expect that. We're going to see a lot of better teams. So he doubled down on, obviously, like, where they were. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it is what it is.
But hold on, Peggy. Let's JC, young soldier. Certain things, bro, humbly, you just have to deal with.
No.
It's your job to stop the offense from scoring, no matter if it's 10 seconds left on the clock or 10 minutes left in the whole game or 10 minutes into the first quarter. You can't get mad at somebody doing that. There ain't no such thing as sportsmanship when you're putting up points, when you're doing what you're supposed to do.
And when they say, you got to win with class.
Yeah, fuck class. You got to win.
Yeah.
You got to win. And then everybody be making the most of like, oh, act like you've been there before. Man, fuck that. I don't know when this is going to be the last time I'm going to be in this motherfucker. If you told me this was going to be my last end zone celebration opportunity, man, I would have still been celebrating.
Yeah.
I would have still been trying to score points.
Put your dancing shoes on.
You dig what I'm saying? So, JC, back on topic. Don't do that, bro, because you're going to make a fool of yourself. Yeah. You remember when your boy was mad at me for celebrating? He ain't going to celebrate on it.
Yeah, at the Titans, yeah. Watch me.
If you don't want me to celebrate,
keep me out the touchdown.
Keep me out the end zone. If you don't want them to damn score, don't let them score.
Yeah.
So when you see a guy like Sean Payton, it's like he's going to always have the upper hand. It's like, bro, I'm just doing my job. I call plays on the offense. You don't get to tell me when I can and can't score.
Yeah.
That's not sportsmanship. That has nothing to do with sportsmanship. I'm going to keep letting this motherfucker rip until I get tired as a play caller. And it's your job as a defensive back to hold yourself accountable to not let them down do it. Or you going to have the walk of shame to just walk up and say, bro, you done. What are you going to do? That's what I'm saying. You go, hey, motherfucker, you scored too many motherfucking points. Chill out with that shit.
What I supposed to do?
Fuck, boy. What? That don't even sound right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, like, yo, soldier. But, boy, yeah, bro, but you got to do it with class. Man, what happened to class in the pregame? Yeah. Fuck these niggas. That ain't class. We gonna whoop their motherfucking ass. That ain't class. So you can't pick and choose what you want to be classful with.
Yeah.
Everybody say some reckless shit before the game.
Yeah, that's real.
Ain't nobody had no damn morals before the game. We gonna whoop their motherfucking ass until we get tired of that shit.
And keep whooping.
And only one of them executed that play. Mm-hmm. We gonna whoop their motherfucking ass until we get tired. And as you see, he executed the game plan. Next clip.
We got some baby mama drama. Pelicans versus the Blazers, and we got a couple of game-winning shots of somebody sharing the same baby mama. Check this out.
Now you're deep into the clock. Man, oh man. It's going up. Going to get it off in time. Yep. Makes it count. Huge by Brandon Ingram at the end of the shot clock.
So Brandon Ingram, all right, hits the game-winning shot over Anthony Simmons, all right? All right, but the crazy thing is both players have the same baby mama, all right? Aaliyah Petty.
What?
Yes. So it's so crazy. Like, the internet took it by storm, and you already know they're making videos on it.
It's going up. Going to get it off in time. Yep. Makes it.
Yes, man. Tell her who better. Tell her who better.
Tell her who better. So after the game, that was a celebration. It's like, obviously, she had the most recent child with Anthony, but I also started off with Brandon Ingram first. Bro, like, what is... Tell her who better, bro. Tell her who better. Tell her who she needs to stay with.
Let me get this. She's no longer with Ingram.
She's with Anthony.
But the first baby was with...
Ingram. Which, who scored the game winner?
Anthony. Come here home, boy.
Go on, step up, step up.
Yeah, you got to have more of an alarm of like, y'all got to protect me on this.
Bro, I'm fouling or something.
Because you got to text not only the team, the coach, and the baby mama to let you know, you see what the fuck, you see how you got me out here looking like
Put me in this position.
You dig what I'm saying? And a lot of women don't understand that. See, when I have conversations with my lady, she always say, women can do it too. Yes, you can do it. But baby, understand, your doing it and my doing it has different lasting implications.
Facts.
You want to go fuck all these dudes? Cool. Fuck them all. Cool. But what are you going to say to the person that you really want to take serious? You got a lot of explaining to do. Because a lot of dudes don't have the mental capacity to digest. Ooh, him too?
Yeah, him too. Yeah. Oh, that him too. That him too movement crazy, huh?
Him too movement is egregious.
Good God Almighty. That him too movement
is egregious work.
Yes.
That right there gonna hit a nerve like a damn...
a bad bag. Trying to move a box up some stairs.
I'm having flashbacks myself, dude.
My neck in my bag.
I'm trying to tell you.
Golly.
Because that right there is an instant sports hernia.
No.
When you find out, when you having that conversation with your lady and she said, okay, baby, I want to keep it a buck with you.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, baby, hold on, Aaliyah, come back here again, baby. Because women, you're just getting talked to for free game. And I don't want to discredit you. I don't want to suppress you. I don't want to offend you by no means. But I want you to understand what it's like to be in Anthony's situation. Because it's uncomfortable. Because everybody's looking.
My boy.
That's... This is what your man is going through. He will never tell you that. It don't feel good to be laughed at. To be able to have somebody say, your girl tastes like Honey Nut Cheerio.
Not Cheerio, not the chemical in there. That's the Cheerio.
Bro, am I too real?
You're real.
Am I too real?
You're keeping it real.
So I just wanted to paint this picture to make the women out there who just going from pillar to post. I gotta keep it above. Women don't understand that. It don't feel good. If I'm Anthony and this happens in the locker room, bro, you're the laughing stock, my boy.
Don't let them start climbing.
Women understand this. This is free game, bro. When you sit up here and you have a roster of different ball players that you done been with, you're going to make your boyfriend, your husband, the laughing stock. And it's going to be hard for a man with an ego to put that aside. Like,
so what about the people? Because they're going to be like, well, he chose her. He chose
That's cool, but that don't still mean that motherfuckers ain't laughing at him. And he can say, oh man, I love you, baby. Okay, cool, I want to be with you. But go through what is going through in his mind. He don't want to be laughed at.
Pick out.
Next clip.
But I hope they don't never got to play on the same team though. That would be crazy work.
It's just things that women need to understand what goes through a man. It's like, bro, that shit's hard, bro.
Yo, my boy Shaq on being remarried. He had some real spill to speak.
Think you'll get married again?
Probably not.
No?
I'm going to end up alone. I already know.
Why? Is that just what you want?
No, because y'all be making rules up as we go along. Like, there is no handbook on how to be the perfect man or perfect husband.
You're right.
I know it. There ain't no handbook. And y'all be making up without telling us. If I'm not physically seeing somebody, me, the diesel, I'm not physically seeing somebody, and I'm with you every day and you know my schedule, it shouldn't matter what I'm doing on my phone. It's not cheating. And then you can't tell me that's worse than cheating. No, the fuck it's not.
My man said if I'm with you all the time, and you seeing him talking to somebody on the phone, it's not cheating. He said they new women changing the game up as it go.
That's true. Man, listen, Peg, look. First off, you only can comment something if you can relate to what it's like to be Shaq Diesel.
Mm-hmm.
See how many comments it is.
Not many.
Okay. You only can comment if you can relate to what it's like to be Cam Newton. Mm-hmm. Okay, now. I can kind of relate to what Shaq is going through. I agree with him.
Because of what?
Because, bro, women change up the rules as they go. When you met me, I was a dog.
Mm-hmm.
We was cool. Bro, I'm getting too honest. But I must admit, it changes up as they go because you're around a person. That don't negate you still being a dog. I'm loyal. I'm always going to do right by you, baby. But when you met me, I was out there in them streets. I was in them alleyways. I was on them highways. I was on them byways.
You were still pissing on hydrants?
Come on now.
Chasing cars?
Come on now.
Biting cats?
Come on now. I'm just a house dog now. That still don't mean that I don't be looking outside, barking at everybody that walk by. Yeah. But understand this, when you have an individual who knows what comes with his life, and you really don't understand what it's like to be loved, these things are things that are conversational topics in my relationship, still to this day. Sometimes a lot of men revert to sex. That don't make it good. But bro, we all are going through this thing called life. And for us, the small percent that a lot of people can't really relate to, it does come across as being selfish. But we have to be sometimes.
Now I got a quick question. I just looked up something that said celebrity relationships have twice the likelihood of ending in divorce, right? What would you probably equate, that factor being to most? Like that celebrities have a harder time of even keeping things.
When you say celebrity relationships, is that celebrity and celebrity or just celebrity relationships?
Celebrity and celebrity, I believe, yeah.
The thing that I've known, and I'm not no doctor, but what I've understood about relationships being in the public eye is the more that you go through, the less you start talking about it. Communication is essential in any type of healthy relationship, bro. And you can't just cover up things by just going on vacation and not talking about it.
You just tries to keep you busy.
You can't cover up things just by having sex. You can't just cover up things by just giving gifts.
Yeah.
You got to communicate.
So is that even somebody with, the fame and the fortune, does that make you focus on that part more? Because it's like you can throw money at something. Yeah. And it's easier than like, all right, here, what you want? All right, cool. Do that make, like, even with you in your mind, so you're like, nah, I gotta, like,
man, I would say this, though, bro. Like, I have a, I would like to say I have a good support system. I'm actively trying to build my relationships with the mother of my children, all of them. Yeah. That's 3. And one of those is actually a woman that I'm with right now. And I think she does a great job with just asking a simple question. Hey, are you okay? You all right? You here with me? And she knows that. My baby mothers know that. It's like, it's not just one, and I'm not saying that to say it's equal. No matter if I'm with them or they're with me or not, we're always going to be in each other's lives.
Correct.
Because we share children. Yeah. So for that, they know certain emotions that's like, just talk to me when you're ready to talk. But I'm also going to hold you accountable to a timeliness that I haven't always had the best communicating skills. Being with a person that can understand that and also be able to speak your language, but also hold you accountable to say, hey, it's been a week, babe. We got to talk. Yeah. We don't have to dwell on it. I just need to know so I can best serve the situation. Mm-hmm. And when you have those real flat out conversations, the relationship won't change. But it's going to change when you guys start limiting the communication. Last thing on this topic. At some phase of the relationship, Breland, you talk about everything. Then there's a phase that you start talking about some things. And then you know your relationship is in trouble when that phase that you start talking about nothing. Being extremely open with your partner is essential. I haven't always had that ability to be truthful about everything. Yeah. You can't just pick and choose what you want to talk about. No, you talk about everything. And until you get to that point, and especially if you get to a point where it's like you don't talk about nothing, shit, y'all just out here just hanging out. Yeah. And that's fake as fuck. Here we go. Next clip.
Well, we said we had to say, man, that went fake, but this is real, all right? Liangelo and Cameron. All right, just to give context to the situation, man, Liangelo responded to Cameron saying his brothers must feel some type of way about him not making it into the league. And they tried, but only managed to get him a tryout in China. And so Liangelo has some clap back for Cameron.
But anyway, since you want to talk about all the rap shit, and I'm not good, and I'm not this, and I'm not that, bro, and all that, and yeah, it's no beat. But I've never talked to someone, and you've been, nobody said you've been in top 5, top 10, bro. Like, I've never heard your name in no rap convos. I'm not gonna lie. So we in the same boat, nigga. I didn't make the league, and you ain't in no top 10, so we the same. Y'all ain't even go up on this nigga's 50. He's 50, bro. Like, and you heard of us from our pops. Like, yeah, you heard of us from our pops. Nigga, the world heard of us from Big Baller. Grew up listening to 50 Cent and DMX. Like, nigga, I don't care if Cameron don't like me, bro. Nigga, I don't listen to no Cameron music. Yeah, I don't jump in my whip and get the bumping. I don't know you, bro. I'm 25, nigga. You 50. I had to take a pause, nigga. You might not know my name. Shit, now that I think about it, everybody in Mason, I never said shit about no politics, bro. I don't even talk like that. You'll never hear me say, oh, I ain't make the league because of the politics. Yeah, that ain't me. Nah, I don't care, bro. He talking about, oh, why his brothers hoop? He don't hoop. Nigga, I hoop. I go to open gyms, I hoop. You want to come hoop? Because I'm good. Like, in the game there. So what am I mad at? Nothing. Got my shades on, nigga. Man, and they gonna keep saying Gino this, Gino that, bro, nigga. It's Jello. Jello, bro. Liangelo. I know y'all know that. You might have heard this shit on the news or something. He need Trump to fly out there, nigga. I've been out before Trump came over there. Shout out UCLA administration, bro. I've been out. They got me out and I was well and good. And another thing, bro. Y'all started this shit. I've never mentioned Cameron or Mason ever first. I've had nothing to say about them. They talking about, I just come into the pod room one day. They caught me off guard, for real. Like, I ain't even trying to get into all that. I'm not, what is this? Shit, you fell for that trick, bro. I know the people above you, bro, they got you trying to argue with fellow brothers on the podcast, man. Because if you wanted to get it right, y'all should have came on the pod with us, nigga. We all funny, but you fell for the okie doke, bro. Put them against each other. Shit ain't for everybody, man. It is what it is.
So then,
let me see that. I want to see.
And then real quick, so we have a special guest, but before I introduce our special guest, somebody had a message for y'all. Y'all want to address it? Y'all want to talk about it?
What's the message?
It was your boy Gino, but Jello Ball. He had a lot to say about the both of y'all and y'all's comments. Went on to say like that Cam's not top 5 or top 10, so they're in the same boat. He said Trump wasn't the one who helped him out of China. A lot of things. It was about like a 3-minute rant.
We're not getting into that. Word. That's what I would say to that. Word.
Listen, you grew up in Chino Hills. I expect you know my music like that. My shit ain't, if it reached suburbia, it reached suburbia. My shit ain't really for suburbia. If it make it there, thank you, but I sold 12 million records. We not in the same boat. So a championship for me, a championship for musicians is when you go platinum. I got 12 chips, nigga. What you talking about? I sold 12 million records. Producer, ghostwriter, executive producer, artist. Secondly, didn't the fucking league start last night? Why are you on? Where you at? Where you at right now, bro? Didn't the fucking NBA, you ain't even overseas. Where is you at? Mason, I'm not arguing with Tito Jackson. I'm not arguing with Tito Jackson. You want to argue with the Tito Jacksons of the world, that's on you, my nigga. I'm not arguing with the Tito Jacksons of the world, my nigga. You know, if it's Mike or one of them niggas, I ain't even going to give him Tito E. Reeby. Nigga Reeby Shaq.
All right.
Nigga name is Jello. Come on, my nigga. I'm not. If you want to feed into it, I know the NBA started last night. I don't know where you at. Like you said, I don't need to be in nobody top 5. The money come in, the checks clear, A championship is a platinum record. I got 12 of those. We not in the same boat. Secondly, you try, okay, cool. Last thing I'll say, he admitted about stealing the glasses. He said Trump didn't get them out.
Yeah.
UCLA still got them out. Why are you in China stealing glasses? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I digress.
Hey,
Go ahead, man.
Case closed. Well, today we are joined with
All right, Peggy.
Tito, Reeby.
I'm going to say it like this. We had a clip last week that said something like this. Be careful who you getting in that gauntlet with, because them old niggas, they don't fight fair.
And they ain't taking no L.
Respectfully, Cameron, respectfully, Mace. They the old niggas in this situation.
Yeah.
Or let's make it sound appeasable. They the OGs.
OGs. Seasoned vets.
Jello! My guy, you had some venom in your argument. But they platform bigger, bro. They gonna always win. Now, not to say anything about what it is what it is, because at the end of the day, I speak my truth of how I know. You got to understand them old niggas. They got a different type of reaction.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't about to argue with Tito.
I
We're not
know.
even there. That shit right there get up on the nigga nerves. Like,
I ain't gonna rock and roll with Reed.
They've been doing this though.
Yeah.
They've evolved their career. They are on TV. They're more accessible than you are, Jello. Understand that. That's the game, bro. It's not about you saying what you think is right or wrong or indifferent. They're going to drown you because of their volume in their microphone.
And they're with Cameron, you know he got petty on another level. And they write diss tracks for a living.
A living. Understand who you about to get in this.
It's just like going against a comedian.
Like real talk.
There's two people you really don't want to like verbally spar with. A comedian and a rapper.
But not only that though.
What's up?
What are y'all arguing about?
Exactly.
That's the thing. It's like, hold on. You're talking about relevance?
Yeah.
As if to say you're relevant? So that's one of the things that it's so many different ways you can be attacked here.
Mm-hmm.
You dig?
Yeah.
It ain't about you being a top 5 NC. Bro, look, I ain't picking sides.
Yeah.
Jello made some points.
Yeah.
Whether Mason Cameron is a damn top 5 MC or not, cool.
They both got respectable careers.
Yeah, but it's what they doing right now.
Right now, they in AAU still evolving.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta understand too. What can you stand on?
Mm-hmm.
What can you stand on? If we comparing and contrasting and talking about this, that, and the third, like, look, bro, you gotta understand where you are, where the world sees you as.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying take an L or play the back seat, but you gotta understand. It is what it is. These motherfuckers been doing this for a long time. And not talking about sports, but more or less talking shit for a long time.
Talking
so
shit.
When you're talking about, this ain't about sports. This has nothing to do with sports. This is entertaining. This is like reality TV. Like, hold on. What'd he say? That's
what I said. I Jello and Cameron beef. What
like,
they beefing
what
about?
the fuck is this going on? But it's just all comical.
It's all, it is.
The thing is this, though. Free game.
What's up?
All that to say, Jello, you don't have no branding, bro. Promote your platform. If this is your IG story, if this is your platform, your podcast, promote it. See, this is a vet move right here that you should learn from. Where is Cameron and Mace?
They on set.
They're on set. They're promoting. They have brand awareness right there.
He should have put the logo
Come on, bro. Like y'all sitting up here.
Because if you gonna do it, you might as well make money behind it.
And that's what a vet will do.
I'm not gonna go back.
I'm not gonna make an Instagram post about this, man. Let's save it for the show.
Yeah.
If we talk about making money, because
you're gonna pay me to talk shit.
Come on, bro.
We talking shit a different way now.
Come on, bro.
We getting paid to talk shit.
Come on. You talking about you want him to come on your platform? No, he's not gonna do that. That's not how it works, bro. Understand, these dudes is like, oh, bro, there's no more Twitter fingers no more. That age is dying. And you can still do it, but we want to save it for the show. That's what era we're in right now. I'm going to save it for the show. I'm going to tell you how I feel on my show. If you want to feel how I feel, if you want to hear how I feel, save it for the show. Come on, bro.
Facts.
Play the game, Jello. I'm just going to put you on game. Cameron and Mace, they understand the value of branding. That's my point.
Man, Jordan Clarkson is dropping some NBA-style tips. Man, you got some gems in here. Let's check it out.
My least favorite fashion trend is probably stepping out like the mannequin. People go in the stores and just pick one brand and walk out looking just like the mannequin. What's up, Complex? You're here checking in with Jordan Clarkson. Being named best dressed NBA player, very cool in a lot of ways. So appreciate the recognition and being noticed in that way for sure. I mean, these.
Pause it, Peg. I mean, listen, I've been saying this for years, bro. Say what you want to say about Boogie. But listen, I want to make sure I don't look nothing like you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Bruh, you think I'm wearing Kerry Collins with my shirt tucked in with the little, you know what I'm saying, nice watch, nice ring, a little Mashika hat on just to blend in with you motherfuckers?
Yeah.
No.
When you start being like that, though? Like, I can wear like this, but
Been like
I
this.
need to go crazy.
Been like this. Man, you talking to a person, I ain't purchased my first pair of Jordans until I got to college. And I was only able to wear Jordans for a couple months until I signed the contract. That would
What about like designer shoes and stuff like that?
I didn't have the ability to do, so I had to be very mindful,
creative,
and very creative. But it was always in the attention to details.
No.
So, call it crazy, call it goofy looking. Just bring your girl around me, bro.
True play for real.
Like real talk. We'll nuke all that.
Yes, sir.
And your girl know that too. And now understand this. You can't talk to my girl. Let me see your girl.
Don't want to talk to her.
Don't
no
want to
way.
talk to her.
Got a booger wolf.
You dig what I'm saying?
player.
Somebody got to tell you.
Yeah. She more like your protection. All right, let off the leash.
Come on, bro. Look. Everybody think everybody want to talk to them.
No, they don't.
Just given the circumstances. If I see something that I like, 9 times out of 10, they just gonna blush. Hold on, Peg. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah. Out of that, bud.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Go on, get her. Got it. Scratch him a flea.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to scratch my collar off.
Yeah.
I got a collar now, Peg.
You got a collar.
I got missing. If this dog is missing, give it back. Yeah, man. Here we go. 3rd down. Fan question of the week. Let's see what we got.
Dexter, first month member.
Oh, okay. Appreciate that.
He said, love the show, fellas. The best thing I saw this week was Jayden Daniels' Hail Mary. What made it sweeter was the Chicago DB was jaw-jacking a little too soon. Cam, what was your most satisfying comeback / last second win of all time?
Junior college.
Okay.
Shout out to Chad Fortnick. My junior college national championship was capped by a walk-off punt return for a touchdown.
What?
Yeah. So,
dang. That's crazy.
I've been playing football for a long time.
That JUCO, bro, that celebration, the glory out there, that's probably just free, more free than anything.
You asked me, I answered. Here we go. Next.
All right. Tony Bambino, 6-month member. Appreciate you. Tony Bambino. He said, what's good, bug? Have you ever had anything dirty like this happen to you? And who was your favorite lineman from Carolina that always had your back? One love. All right, this would just happen, obviously, with the Chargers and Saints game.
Yeah, it was probably one of the dirtier plays I've ever seen, especially with my own eyes. Think the ball's gone 2-3 seconds, and he's still getting rolling. He's on the ground. He's still getting rolling. Just protect your quarterback. Protect your quarterback no matter what. I think any of our offensive linemen that was in that position would have done the exact same thing.
So Bradley Bozeman actually came from Carolina too.
Yeah.
But have this ever happened to you, and have your O-line ever had your back?
Yeah. You find out a lot about your guys.
Yeah.
When certain situations happen. But I mean,
did you have a guy that you like, bro? He about that?
All of them.
Yeah.
And they knew I would do the same.
Mm-hmm.
You got obviously the ones that stand out: the Jordan Grosses, the Ryan Khalils, the Trey Turners, the Michael Lors, Mike Rimmers, Travell Whartons.
Mm-hmm.
Like these guys was the Piggy Haggarners. God,
digging in the barrel.
Yeah.
Was there any specific scenario that you can remember that was one that you could tell us about? If you have one.
Man, shout out to my dog, Brandon Williams, a.k.a. Swole Bones.
Swole Bones?
Swole Bones. Dog, Swole, right? That was another nickname I gave. We played the New Orleans Saints one year, and we had this outlawish kind of steez about us. I scored a touchdown, and I was celebrating, and one of the guys had approached me. And I'm big on touchy feelings. I was practicing social distancing way before COVID happened.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. You dig what I'm saying?
Back him out.
But my dog, Swole, interjected with brute force. He got ejected from the game, but let that be known. You know what I'm saying? It was just, we just got some straightening.
A little straightening.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, shout out to my guys. You feel me? Yeah, ain't gonna be no bitch now. Ain't gonna be no hoe. You feel me?
Ain't running from no smoke.
I ain't never ran from no smoke. That ain't what, never. I believe in respect. Respect every man. That's what my daddy taught me. That's what my pa taught me.
The Paul taught you.
Here we go, man. Next clip.
All right, Utopia says, should the Panthers roll with Bryce Young or go back with Andy Dalton? Obviously, this is coming off of some breaking news. Obviously, with the Panthers trading Deontay Johnson to the Ravens for a 5th-round pick, they just keep dealing away people. But
and Deontay was good too.
Yeah,
bro.
he was. He ain't even have enough time to.
He had enough time.
But still,
he was in a diabolical situation.
Exactly. It's
That's
just
not a good
of,
franchise, bro.
Yeah.
They're not making good franchise moves.
But who are you rolling with? Bryce Young, or should they go with Andy Dalton this upcoming week?
The season's a wash. You gotta get Bryce Young some reps.
Yeah, just get him in there.
But make sure they're good reps, though. What you gonna
Healthy
keep him
reps.
on the bench? We need to really figure out what the fuck this kid can do. Because now
Over the playbook.
he's not a rookie no more.
Yeah,
we're wasting time. This Bryce Young experiment is dwindling right before our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But in Bryce Young's defense, he has to find, like, who is he going to throw the football to? Is the system in place for him to be successful?
To win, yeah.
You know?
That's real.
Here we go. This is Cam's Week 9's picks.
Before we go on to Week 9, we have to stop at Week 8 results. Back at it again.
Damn.
Cam, 7-9, and your boy Peggy, hot and heavy, 11-5. All right, the overall results are Cam is sitting at 63-60, and Peggy is sitting at 72-51. All right, I don't know about you and Breland's pickleball score, but you know who the champ is over here. All righty.
Damn.
Well,
Yep.
you ready for Week 9?
Here we go.
From the 10 now.
Here we go.
All right.
We got 9 more weeks after this, Peggy, so I ain't pressuring this. You know,
Okay.
you can say you won the first half, but this is what we trying to kick it in. You
Okay,
dig?
kick it
Here we
in.
go. Let's go.
All right, we got Houston at New York Jets.
Jets.
Oh my gosh. All right, Dallas at Atlanta.
Dallas.
Miami at Buffalo.
Miami.
Trying to tank, ain't you? Las Vegas at Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Los Angeles Chargers versus Cleveland.
Cleveland.
New England at Tennessee.
New England.
Indianapolis with Flacco starting at Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Okay, all right. Washington at New York Giants.
Washington.
Okay, New Orleans Saints at Carolina.
New Orleans Saints.
Denver at Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Chicago at Arizona.
Arizona.
Detroit at Green Bay.
Detroit.
LA Rams at Seattle.
LA Rams.
All right, Jacksonville at Philly.
Philly.
And Tampa Bay at Kansas City.
Tampa Bay.
All right, let's talk about that. You went Tampa Bay at Kansas City. Why so?
Tampa Bay a good team.
Okay. At home in Kansas
It's
City.
inevitable. I don't think that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to go undefeated.
Mm. And then you said Dallas over the Falcons.
Yeah. I'm fed up. Fed up.
Wow.
Even though, like, the Atlanta had, great past week. Hopefully the Dallas Cowboys will get fed up.
Okay. Well, we shall see. And I think you did. You think Famous James can pull it out again against the Chargers?
Slow the fuck down.
Oh, my gosh. I'm speeding in the school zone.
Goodness gracious.
God,
The construction
I
site.
ain't catch it.
Here we go.
Well, hold on. Last thing I just had to ask about the Houston, New York Jets.
Oh, yeah, Houston.
Yeah. Short turnaround.
Yeah.
Man, it's a back against the wall with A-Rod, bro.
He got to get something.
Yeah.
He got to get something. Okay.
Like, there's no more. I'm just having a hard time believing, like, A-Rod going out like this.
I mean, say.
So, yeah, I'm going with the Jets. You ready, Peggy?
I'm ready.
Peggy's picks.
Peggy, yeah.
Houston at New York.
Houston.
Dallas at Atlanta.
ATL.
Miami at Buffalo.
And we going Buffalo.
Vegas at Cincy.
Cincy.
Chargers at Browns.
Charge them up.
New England at Tennessee.
We going to Patriots.
Indianapolis at Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Washington at the Giants.
Washington.
New Orleans at Carolina.
NOLA, baby.
Denver at Baltimore.
BMO.
Chicago at Arizona.
Go Arizona.
Detroit at Green Bay.
What up, though?
LA Rams at Seattle.
Seattle.
Jacksonville at Philadelphia.
Philly.
Tampa Bay at Kansas City.
I don't go against Mahomes, man. Kansas City. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. 4th down. Newton's Law. You ready for this one, Peggy?
I'm ready.
We're going to talk about the unspoken rules about being a professional. Okay? Being mentally and physically prepared. So as we get prepared for this specific Newton's Law, we have 3 individuals that we want to talk about and highlight because of last week's performances. Tua Tagovailoa, Jameis Winston, Anthony Richardson. Report to the front. All these players have something in common.
Now, what is that?
They had a great display of making our discussion topic relevant.
Okay.
Now, the unspoken rules about being a professional is simple. Take care of you and make sure you are being the best version of yourself possible. You're getting compensated well enough to be able to do that. And you are responsible for you. Coach, I didn't get that play in practice. You have to be prepared. Coach, I got to be ready to go. Son, can you go? You have to be ready.
That ain't my fault.
I cannot limit my play calling ability because of your insufficiencies. News just came in, Peggy, that, or we've heard this week that Joe Flacco is starting.
Yes.
Before we get to Anthony Richardson, which we're going to talk about that, let's talk about Tua Tagovailoa and what his unspoken rule is.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of weeks, we all understood the reality of making sure or asking the question, is Tua done?
That was looming. It was looming heavy, yep.
Should he retire? Should he give it up? Should he hang up the cleats, shoulder pads, chin strap, all that? He'd have made his money, however it may look like. But ultimately, who's responsible for that?
He is.
He is. You know that. You understand that.
For sure.
In your whole heart of hearts.
Yep.
We have some clips here that makes this discussion even more valuable.
Well, let's start off with the crowd pumping him up with a standing ovation. This is when he gets called out.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Obviously, the fans, his teammates, super happy. But this one right here was the slide for him finally sliding and getting down before getting hit.
Tua steps up. Tua can go a long way and he'll fly.
Mr. Tua, I will say this. You are responsible for your health.
Yeah.
You are expected to be as close to 100% as you possibly can.
Correct.
As a grown man, as a person that controls your destiny, it is your unspoken rule to that franchise to be able to say, I'm 100% and I'm ready to go. Right? Understanding you've already had run-ins with the old C word, concussions.
Yep.
You know, there's an unspoken word to say, enter at your own risk.
Correct.
But if you enter, you're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So, physically, you have to make sure that you are the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Now, new player up.
Yeah.
Famous Jameis.
Famous. So they did win. So obviously famous Jameis went 27 of 41, 344 yards and 3 touchdowns, 0 interception. It had TD drives of 72 yards, 70 yards, and 69 yards in the second half. Scored 20 points for the first time this season. The Browns scored 20 points.
Right.
And this is his post-game interview and press conference.
Jameis Winston making your first start since 2022. The word you used before the game was unwavering. How do you describe this victory?
Unwavering faith, ultimate belief.
Got them braids done, though.
Depending on the Lord, and depending on the Lord should have been first. He gets all the glory. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for this win.
Talk to me about your team and the way they showed up today, coming off 5 consecutive losses. No one would have blamed you guys.
Next clip, come on.
Just the press conference.
I'm happy that we got this win this was a fan base win, right? Like all the stuff that happened last week, like it was an emotional week for us, but this is a fan base win, and now we got the fans back on our side, and we got to continue to fight for them and show up and show out, because it is required for us to be the best NFL players that we can be and win football games for the Cleveland Browns.
Let's keep that to a minimum, brother. Okay. Unspoken rule about being a professional. You have to be ready for the moment.
Yeah.
It was easy for James to say, man, I'm just a backup. I wasn't prepared to play, or I wasn't even prepared to start.
In 2 years, it's been on, yeah.
They don't care about that.
Correct.
You have to be ready, which brings us to this point of you have to be mentally ready. Knowing the plays, knowing the assignments, knowing what to do with the football. You don't have those excuses to say, oh, man, I wasn't. No. Being physically and mentally prepared. Now, the thing about Jameis is this. Even though you are ready, the thing that I have with him is we have to minimize the Jameisms.
Okay, you got to break that down.
Jameis Winston is going to do some shit.
Some Jameis shit.
Some Jameis shit in the game.
Yeah.
That you'd be like, what the fuck? Wait, who was he throwing it to?
Yeah.
We have to minimize the bad decisions and the poor throws. Okay. That's what I mean by Jameisms. Because watching the game, he almost threw an interception that could have been costly on the last drive.
Yep. If he didn't fumble, if he didn't drop it, it was in the bread bag.
Damn. It was almost harder not to catch it than to catch it.
Back.
So, poor throw, miscommunication, I don't give a damn what it is. But we're not having this conversation if my man intercepts the pass.
Yep.
So, bad decisions has to be at a minimum. Poor throws has to be at a minimum. Did he play a particularly clean game when he's going, 27 to 41 for 334 yards, 3 touchdowns? Yes. And shout out to Elijah Moore. Because he had some receptions in this game, bro, that really kind of showcase his skill set that I haven't really seen in recent news.
Yeah.
We're still trying to see, like they're having the, how can you say, number one receiver by committee. Multiple guys stepping up and making plays. And Njoku is coming along as a dominant tight end. All right. You got pieces. You just got to do your damn job. Yep. Everybody does.
For sure.
Now, the moment that we've all been waiting for. So, we've seen examples of being physically prepared.
Yep.
Tua. Mentally prepared in Jameis.
Yes, sir.
Now, you probably ask yourself as the viewer, like, what does Anthony Richardson, what's his take? Well, this is the perfect case of you got to be mentally and physically prepared.
It's a combo pack.
It's a big combo pack.
Yeah.
Play the clip.
He's the worst starting quarterback of anyone who's actually a guy in the NFL, and it's bad. I don't know how you can make an argument that anybody's worse than him. He was 2 for 15 in the first half yesterday. 23 seconds left, third down from his own end zone. He throws the ball out. We can bitch about play calling, but if you're an NFL quarterback, like you have to know risk reward in that spot. And there's just all of these little things. And I know he's getting crushed today because it looked like when he was tackled, his left leg, he got hurt and he asked out of the game. And you're like, oh, this guy, like, he's hurt again? And then he just said, no, straight up, I was tired. That's just not going to go over well when you're not playing well. I'm not going to beat up on him a ton for it because I think the other part of this is that 4-4, who are you? Well, sure, you'd be better with Joe Flacco. Maybe sneaking into the playoffs to then do what? Likely get destroyed by a good team. But you also owe it to yourself when you spent the number 4 overall pick 18 months ago on Richardson. You owe it to yourself to confirm that you were wrong about the pick. So I have no issue with them running him back out there if he's healthy.
Well, as you know, Peggy, unfortunately, they ain't going to be running it back.
Joe
because
Flacco's in, he's out.
Joe Flacco, the OG,
Yeah.
has inserted himself in the starting lineup.
Flacco is back up.
But this is the thing, though, and we could talk about going 2-15 for the first half and all this and that. Anthony Richardson, bro, this is my message to you. And even though I must keep it a buck and give you my advice and also take up for you as well.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my take. Bro, get the fuck down. When I'm watching you play, bro, I reached out to him and spoke to him in multiple times. Bro, get the fuck down. This ain't fucking Florida, bro. This ain't high school. You're not going to be able to bowl over people left and right. Get as much as the play allows you to get and slide. Don't get touched.
And you speaking from
the best ability is availability.
Yeah.
Stop trying to bowl over folks and stop trying to take unnecessary hits, bro. You're not going to be able to sustain in this league for that. And for the people who are saying, Cam, you did it, I always was the hammer. Not being hit. I had an injury that partook me outside of the pocket trying to defend an interception. It wasn't because I was running and tried to bowl over. I never got hurt doing that. We've seen countless times when this guy has gotten hurt trying to be fucking He-Man. Slide. Get the fuck down. Number 2, Anthony Richardson. Understand, bro, it's not fair. But when I look over the last year or so, when you was taken extremely high, you made certain quotes over this past offseason of you saying things like this.
See, playing in the NFL, I feel like it's easier than college. For real.
No, President, hold on.
Like in college.
You can't say that and also say this in the press conference.
Anthony, can you explain just you subbing out? Were you hurt? Were you injured? Were you tired?
Man, tired. I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot of running right there.
Bro,
I did, and I don't think.
You're in the big leagues now, guy. It's the big leagues. A lot of guys are in college and they're thinking like, oh, man, bro, I'm going to dominate. No, you just think you're going to do what Lamar Jackson does. You just think you're going to do what Peyton Manning and Tom Brady do. You think you're just going to do what Lamar Jackson do. You think you're going to do what Jayden Daniels, C.J. Stroud do. You think, no, bro, no, it's not. This shit ain't easy. This game is not easy, bro. It's not easy. So when I said things over my career that said, bro, I had to have the endurance of a wide receiver.
Okay.
I also had to have the physical kind of attributes of a running back.
Had to be durable like a running back.
Right? But I also had to have the mental wherewithal like a quarterback. Anthony Richardson, you possess these same type of things that you need to equip with yourself. It's not fair, bro. It's not. How you play the game, it's not fair. When I'm looking at a stat line that says you go 10 for 32 for 175 yards, 1 touchdown and an egregious interception. Bro, egregious. Bro, egregious. Dog, what the fuck? You can't do that. But also, when you do, he has hidden yards here, Peggy.
Okay, tell me what the hidden yards.
45 yards rushing. Get the fuck down. When that play there's times when you have to be the bully. There's also times that you have to be smart. And still to think, when you go 10 for 32 for 175 yards, 1 touchdown pass and 1 interception, and still to think we only lost by 3 points. That's what everybody's saying. So when you're saying, how did I lose this opportunity? Bro, we only lost by 3. With the opportunity. It was one play at the end of the game, too, that I questioned. I'm like, bro, why the fuck would you waste valuable time? He scrambled.
Yeah.
Go out of bounds. The wherewithal, where it's like, bro, you got to know these type of things. Yeah. What's more important, the yardage or the time? The time. Get the first, run out of bounds. You're running because the defense wants you to stay in bounds. It costs you countless time. The wherewithal. Now, you may ask yourself this. A person who was drafted extremely high, but he only had how many starts in college, Peggy?
He had 13 starts. And that's the question. Does that equate to his inability of his experience?
Bro, of course. His experience is extremely slim.
Yeah.
And you may ask yourself, too, like, yo, Cam, you only started 14 games
That's
at
true.
Auburn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in junior college, I still was the starting quarterback.
Now, does that equate even as you being a starter at a different level?
Yes.
That's a different level.
You
of playing
got
in the
reps.
SEC.
Ask Cam Ward. To prove my situation, it don't matter where you're playing football. If you could play, you could play.
Okay.
No, if you could play, you could show you could play, you could play. But you still need reps. When he's tapping his head to come out of the game because he's not physically prepared or even mentally tough to endure to say, okay, I'm tired.
Yeah.
But that's what the preparation indicates you to be prepared for. This is the unspoken rule, Peg.
But I got to ask you, because you've been in that situation, and then a lot of people, similar in size, but even just to be able to scramble, throw defenders off, because it was a hell of a run that he did.
Yes.
Even when you've been in that situation, I know even before we spoke about your run against New England.
Right.
And then you had to still stay in the game, or you had big runs and had to stay in the game. What happens next? Cause me, I'm like, well, if I'm tired and I'm not gonna be the best.
You're not a receiver.
version. So
you're not a left guard.
So
you're not a running back.
What happens in that situation?
You gotta suck the fucking shit up and get prepared to fucking play the next play. And you will hope that you and your damn offensive coordinator is on the same page to let him know, like, bro, coach, I'm tired. Make sure that this play is in the wheelhouse for me. Mike Shula, Ken Dorsey, Rod Chazinski, Norv Turner. They knew over time, if Cam runs, we can't keep going back to Cam after. We need to give him a play. Yeah. But there are certain times in the game where you're saying, bro, fuck that. It's time to win.
You got to dig deep.
It's time to win, Peggy. I will say it again. When I played the game, I didn't have the luxury to just be able to just think and just say, oh, bro, I got to be mentally prepared and mentally tough. Yes, I had to have the endurance of a wide receiver. A receiver has the ability to tap out and say, hey, bro, just give me a play. Because they're running so much.
Yeah.
I had to have the endurance of a receiver, the durability of a running back, and the wherewithal as a quarterback. Anthony Richardson, bro, you're not talking to a person, or a person is not talking to you that has not been in your shoes, bro. Is it fair? Fuck no. But is it worth it? Hell yeah. So when people make the decision to say, oh, we're going with Joe Flacco, you can't get mad because you didn't have the awareness, or you didn't have the experience to know what it's like, because these are reps. There's plenty of times in my career, Peggy, that I know I'm speaking long, but plenty of times in my career where I was extremely tired.
Yeah.
And those situations that okay, bro, it's 3rd and 10. Okay, I scrambled now, or it's 4th and 3 now, or 3rd and 6. Bro, I just scrambled. Bro, it's time to win, bro.
Yeah.
It's nobody's job to make sure that you're prepared than you. Signs of being a true professional. You have to be mentally and physically prepared. And this, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Richardson's situation embodies both mentally and physically. What you got?
So even before you get to that point in preparation, all right, it's been a stat that came out and said NFL teams go through anywhere from 3,600 to 4,300 Uncrustables a week. And that's 80,000 a year. Obviously, we got Denver sitting at 700 Uncrustables of consumption across the league. So, Cam, like we got to talk about this. Like, what are people eating? Like what did you put in your body even to prepare you?
You're responsible for that, bro. As a professional, you can't just be guzzling down fucking steaks left and right, because certain situations, and I've been in different situations where the head coach required you to make weight each week. There was times where we didn't have a weight. Then there was times where we did have a weight. So when I see this, first off, anybody who knows the NFL locker room, motherfuckers love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
I'm a strawberry guy, Peggy.
Nah, I'm a jelly.
You a what?
Grape jelly.
Grape jelly? Yeah, I knew I couldn't trust you.
Nah, I can't trust you.
So with that, we go through these shits by the boatload. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the half, you're gonna have the fast twitch, get yourself going.
Yeah.
You're gonna have hydration station. That's when you're gonna have your Gatorades. You're gonna have your water, the pre-workouts, post-workouts, get yourself rejuvenated again. You're gonna have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah, they pushed that on you since
Oranges, bananas.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have the nutrition bars.
Yeah.
All these things that rejuvenate your body to help your body recover and to get back out there. Because the best ability is what?
Availability.
But also understanding how to be a professional. We can't be guzzling down all this good food, whether it's a Crustable or a damn steak, caviar.
Yeah.
Let me say that again. As a professional, you have to understand you can't just be guzzling down Crustables and off the field caviar.
Yeah.
If that's gonna hinder you from being the best person for you.
You can't have a jelly belly. Huh?
Can't do that.
Gotta put it in
So going back to Mr. Anthony Richardson, bro, become a professional. Understand, bro, cardiovascular enhancement, making sure that you're in shape, bro, that is a part of your job. Tua Tagovailoa. If you're saying you're good to go, that is a part of your job.
But even with that Tua though, how do you balance being a gladiator and a human? And obviously you all in the
When we ask you that question, Tua, can you go? Once you give verbal confirmation, as if to say you was on the exit row, motherfucker, it's gone. He say he good, y'all. He say it was straight.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Jameis Winston, as soon as you're inserted into the first lineup as a starter, you don't get to say I'm a backup no more. You have to have the mentality that this is my team. I have to lead my team to a victory at all costs.
Yeah.
Unspoken words of being a professional. Anthony Richardson, get your fucking shit together.
Yeah.
Because this is the big leagues, bro. Nobody gives a fuck that you're tired. You lost so much respect by doing that because your inability to be prepared for the situation. And is it fair? No, it's not.
Do you think the teammates look at him different?
Yes, they do.
Coaching and all
That's
that.
that's without saying.
Yeah.
And that's why he's on the bench right now.
Yeah.
But bro, I'm not trying to beat him down, and I'm not trying to sit up here and kick him while he's down. There are some things that you can learn from and say to yourself, bro, number one, Anthony Richardson, you're taking too many hits, bro. Under your situations where you're running, stop taking all them hits. Slide, bro. You can't be the big bad wolf.
Everywhere.
It's a first down, my boy.
Yeah.
First down, take it, man. Get 3 yards and get the fuck down. That's what made it so frustrating for motherfuckers because they never knew when I was going to deliver the blow or I was going to slide. Playing possum. Gotcha. Now, when it's time to deliver the blow, 4th-and-1 type of situation, gotta have a situation, oh, motherfucker, I ain't going to spare you. You know I'm about to run through you. I got to do that. First down, first quarter, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Now, while we talking about Anthony Richardson, we also have to mention this. There was a lot of takes that, I got to defend him. Go ahead.
Ewan?
Okay, let me speak to the camera. Bro, I'm a former offensive lineman. We don't get breaks.
Okay, press pause.
It's sitting.
Okay. Look, if y'all ain't see that clip,
go watch
the clip. But you also ain't running around like how Anthony Richardson is playing. Respectfully. Mr. Damien, all due respect, you're out your league, pal. Like, you don't see the damn offensive line unless it's a screen or a turnover or some shit like that. But how Anthony Richardson plays the game, not a lot of people can relate to that.
But what do you say to an O lineman that said I was tired? That's why I gave up a sack.
You can't say that either. I'm not saying what he's saying is wrong, but to say I was an offensive line
and
I never came out. Like, yeah, but
the running straight, you ain't running.
Relax, man.
Yeah. Damien.
Relax.
Come on, Morty.
And also in the same take, we had a person say this too.
The physical exertion. No one's job is easier on game day than a quarterback.
Now press pause. That's a motherfucking lie, Dan Orlovsky. Like respectfully, bro. How you play the game and how Anthony Richardson plays the game, it's two different ways to play the game. So even though we being on Anthony Richardson,
I mean Orlovsky Uno, Anthony Spades. We got cars, but we playing it different.
I created 4th and 1 to be able to give opportunity to speak truth. Dan, my guy, I love you. I respect a lot of things that you say. You can't say that. Understand who you're talking to. Understand how he plays the game.
Correct.
When you have 6 rushes in a game, has Dan Orlovsky ever had that many rushes? Whether scrambling or design runs. The game has changed when Dan Orlovsky was playing quarterback and obviously where the game is now. The game has changed since I played quarterback. But understand with the way of quarterbacking now, when you have the quarterback design runs, it's different.
Yeah.
Not a lot of guys can relate to that. Ask Vic. Ask Lamar. Ask Josh. You see what I'm saying? Like these, bro, it's a lot. And then there's certain situations and certain circumstances that you just have to nut up and say, bro, I'm tired as fuck, but I still have to deliver this speed post, this bang 8, this 15-yard dig, this 20-yard comeback. That's what you get paid the big bucks for. That's why you're able to say, I'm a champion. I'm the best at what I do. Is it hard, Peggy? Absolutely. No homo.
Yeah, pause for the call.
But is it worth it? Absolutely. So when you get to say, or somebody gives you the acknowledgement to say, bro, this is the best motherfucker at what he does, a guy like Lamar Jackson, that's why you see a guy like Lamar Jackson get the flowers, because what he does isn't easy.
Yeah.
You took the easy route when you tapped your head and said, damn, bro, I'm tired. What the fuck? You're a professional.
Yeah.
You don't get to say that shit. That's the easy way. You don't get to say that. You don't get to say playing in the NFL is fucking easy and you doing that shit like that.
Anybody can do it if it was easy.
Your inexperience has showed, and now you've been held to that, and now you're on the bench. Anthony Richardson, I fuck with you, bro. Anthony Richardson, I want to see you succeed. Hopefully you can learn from this and understand this ain't University of Florida no more, bro. This ain't high school where you've always probably been the biggest player on the team. Motherfuckers ain't scared of that shit no more, bro. They not. I want to see you succeed. Protect yourself. Be better prepared physically and mentally in the next opportunity you get to prove yourself. That's all I got. We good, Peggy?
And we great boogie.
Breland, we good?
Yes, sir.
Man, make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment, but most of all, make sure you do what?
Subscribe now.
Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment, but most of all, make sure you do what?
Subscribe now.
Hey, man, with $1 a month, you can become an icon. Go on iconicsaga.com and get ad-free content, exclusive content. Become an icon. As I always say, one finger. Yeah, one finger. Yeah, one finger. Right. One pinky, one thumb. All together, one love. Yeah. You dig?
And it's a wrap.